Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first episode of Podcast Charge. I'm your host, Hector Ramirez, and right here I have the beautiful Sam Higgins.
Oh, you're sweet.
Thank you. So, Podcast Charge is a new show that I'm actually hosting, as you see right now, obviously. But it's something I just wanted to create, and it's part of the Charger Bulletin newspaper club or organization, whatever you want to call it.
Student-run newspaper? I don't know.
Let's do it, yeah. Student-run newspaper.
What does it say on top?
But it's a show that I always wanted to do and that had really fun intentions to put into a new show like this. So thank you to Samantha Mathewson for giving me the opportunity to do a podcast or video podcast show. And let's break down a little bit what Podcast Charge is going to bring to you guys. It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of laughs. It's going to be great, and I think it's going to have a lot of fun with it.
I'm going to laugh awkwardly so
Please
many times.
Please do. I'm waiting for it. So the first layout what we have for Podcast Charge, obviously the introductions. So welcome to Podcast Charge. Very first episode. Today is April 10th, 2015.
Sure.
Right? Yes. Today is April 10th, 2015.
Pretty sure I
Friday.
wrote a 9th on something earlier.
Yeah, Friday afternoon. It's like super ugly out today.
Oh, it's horrible.
It's like a gray mist, and it's kind of ugly. I don't like it.
No.
But for the first part we're going to go through is all the weekly news for University of New Haven, or most of the weekly news, which is mostly the highlights of the newspaper.
The stuff we like.
Yeah, but basically the stuff that we like. And then the last half is going to be a topic of choice that we both bring. I have my own topic. If you could figure out your topic like throughout the episode, if you'd like to, or
I probably won't be able to.
if we could just have one topic too, that's cool. So let's go through the first set of news. This will be mostly congratulations to these awesome people that deserve the success. And first one is the new dean of the College of Business. His name is Brian Kench. I remember that time.
Good job.
Yeah. Welcome to UNH, Brian Kench. Congratulations. Hope you have a very successful time here at UNH and a fun time as well. A lot of fun and cool people. And another congratulations to the USGA president and treasurer, James Keller. I cannot read backwards. And the treasurer, Anna Berardinelli.
I still don't know how you learned how to say that as a child.
Berardinelli. Yeah, that's actually, it was kind of tongue when she learned how to say it. Berardinelli.
I just hope the job is easier than saying her last name.
Yes. Well, I don't know. The thing is, like, when you get elected for stuff like that, it's means a lot. Because, for one, people are giving you this honor. You know, it's elections. People are choosing you. So,
and I believe they both had experience in it, from what I read.
Oh, really?
Or at least in USGA.
Yeah, okay. And so you probably know more about USGA than I do, so you want to explain a little bit what it is in case...
I mean, I don't know that much. I just read the article.
No. Well, I think USGA, from what I've been hearing, is that they give the green flag for like clubs and stuff like that. So that's a really big deal. So that was the congratulations part of it, and just a quick shout out to those three people, so they really do deserve it. And the next thing we want to talk about is something pretty exciting that's coming up between May 1st and the 3rd, which is a Friday and a Saturday. It's a spring weekend concert showing.
Comedian, carnival, spring
yeah.
weekend.
Yeah, let's call it that. So the first day, which is actually the Friday, is going to have Dave Coulier. And if you don't know who Dave Coulier is, you need
to watch Full House.
Yes, you need to go back to your 90s. Go back. What was it? I think it was like late 80s when Full House started.
I don't know when it started. I just know that I watched it all the time growing up. All the time.
It was great. So Dave Coulier is actually Joey from Full House. Yeah. And if you have not watched Full House, you have no idea what that is. You reevaluate on life. Please do.
You really missed out.
Watch Full House. Watch all
you were deprived.
Watch all 8 or 9 seasons. You experience life in those
we really need to petition Netflix so that we can totally binge watch that.
Yes.
I mean, finals are coming up, but Full House.
Full House takes greater priority over.
Yeah.
No, maybe it doesn't, but.
Not.
I've been petitioning Boys Meets World to be on Netflix forever.
Oh my God, yes! And now there's Girl Meets World.
I know that's.
Have you seen it? I haven't seen it.
Okay, so I saw the first 5 episodes of Girl Meets World.
Is it even worth it?
Yes,
it is.
It's so worth it. Of course,
I'll look it up online.
Corey's daughter's friend is she steals the show, but she's definitely the Sean Hunter of the show.
Oh my God.
It's great, and we have to do these awesome cameos. We did see Sean in the show. I think Eric was in the show at one point.
I have to watch it.
Yeah, it's like nostalgia to the max. Again, if you're not watching Boy Meets World,
But I feel like I'd feel so old.
I know, that's the thing. Yeah, it was
Like this is gonna make me feel old because he does not look like Joey anymore.
No, what's the last movie he was in Dumb and Dumber 2?
I don't know. I don't watch movies.
So. Okay. That's a mistake we need to fix. But no, I think
unless it's Disney.
Okay, no, you're okay.
Exactly.
I forgive you. I forgive you now.
I
I forgive you. And so the next day, which is a Saturday, we're gonna have T-Pain and Third Eye Blind, which
I don't know who they are. I mean, I've heard their names.
like a T-Pain, I know a little bit about.
A T-Pain sounds like something I get in my back.
A T-Pain.
Or like a teepee, like for little kids to play baseball.
Wait, you know what T-Pain is, though, right?
I know the name.
Okay, but you don't know. I think he's like a rapper or R&B. I don't know. It's been so long.
I listen to country.
Yeah. Maybe the country song.
Third Eyed Blind, like my roommate played their music. I think so.
Okay.
They played their music.
It sounds like a band.
And they were like, you know them. And I was like, oh yeah, I totally know this song.
Yeah, I would be very blunt with that. I was like, I don't know this song. I think one song that my friend playing is like Ariana Grande song. He was like, this song awesome. I'm like, what is this? What am I listening to? Really? But also it's gonna be a carnival at the same time.
I'm so excited for the carnival.
Really? So what have you been to one before or no?
No.
No, you haven't?
No.
Okay, so.
But I've seen pictures and it looked fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just excited. I like carnivals. I love.
I haven't been to a carnival in so long.
I haven't been to one in a long time either.
Yeah, I think the last time I went was sophomore year of high school. And it was like a bootleg carnival.
Yeah, like I feel like this is like one of those ones that they like pull out of a suitcase and like put in the parking lot. So I mean, I feel like it's gonna be a little sketchy.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be fun. It'll be a good time.
Yeah, popcorn, cotton candy.
Yeah.
Music.
It'll be a good time.
Woo! Good time party. Yeah. I think I really think I want to go. I've never been to one, so I definitely gonna want to get a ticket if I can.
Yeah.
And the last day for Sunday is the movie drive-in showing of the Wedding Ringer. I almost said Wedding Singer again.
Wrong.
Yeah, that would have been such a better movie. The Wedding Singer is so good.
I've never seen it. I feel like you're gonna hit me.
No, it's just like, how do you not see that movie? It's so awesome.
I haven't seen a lot of movies.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of TV.
I mean, it's fine that Disney movies are where it's at, but Wedding Singer is definitely one of those movies you have to watch. Especially if you like Drew Barrymore or Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good movie though.
I don't know my actors and actresses. I'm just like, oh, he's cute, or oh, she's not bad. Like,
yeah.
But like that's about it.
Okay.
I don't really.
So you don't have like any man crushes or like.
I don't really know who people are. However, I mean, I tell my best friend like on a daily basis. I'm like, oh, I met the guy I'm gonna marry today. Like he was so cute, and she rolls her eyes at me. Or I like see somebody in a movie and I'm like, he is adorable, and she just rolls her eyes at me. But I don't really know people's names.
Don't worry, my sister does that to me all the time when I'm talking about Jennifer Lawrence or any other actress that comes on the screen. I'm like, you're cool. I like you.
I'm so like I don't know people's names, and I don't know actors or actresses or singers or.
I'm the complete opposite. Like I know.
I don't.
Like,
I'm just like he's cute.
And actually, to reserve your tickets, in case people that are wondering, there are times here. You said they're over campus, though, right?
Yeah, there's some signs posted around campus. It was in an email. Not that anyone checks their emails.
Nope.
I think it's posted in Bartels. It's around.
Okay, all right. So and undergraduates it is free. For graduates, it's $10, and for guests, it's $15. Mm-hmm. Definitely worth the price of admission, I would think.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because like your ticket goes for like all 3 days, right?
Yeah. Well, I think you only need the ticket for the concert.
Okay.
But I know like other schools, their spring weekends, like you have to pay to be as an undergraduate.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's definitely
free.
Worth it. Yes.
Oh,
I
yeah,
like
definitely.
free. If it's free, it's for me.
Definitely, especially food.
Yes.
Especially food.
Food is like the biggest draw on campus. If you want someone to come to your event, you have to have free food.
So, actually speaking of not checking our email, we got a whole bunch of emails about this big news article on top, which is the tobacco-free, smoking-free zone that will be implementing in UNH on June 1st.
And there will be a countdown on the top of the Charger Bulletin every week.
Every week, yay! Like we already know. But no, so what do you think about this? When I first heard I actually skipped this email. You know, go figure. No, but I actually skipped the email, and then once we were talking about it in our class that you go to, he started bringing to light, like, what do you guys think about it? And I started really thinking, I was like, this is gonna be bad.
I think a lot of people are gonna be upset, but I think it's a good idea, and the people that are mad about it, I kind of just laugh because there was a poll sent out through email, but there was a poll for students asking what students wanted. Yeah. So if you're mad about it, then you should have participated. Okay. You should have had your input.
That voiced. I didn't know.
And I feel like it's what they're trying to do is like make people be healthier, really. And I understand that, you know, it's your choice and everything, but it's also other people's choices to be healthy. Mm-hmm. So if you want to be unhealthy, then, I mean, people are already disobeying the rules of being 20 feet away from the building.
Oh, I saw that this morning.
Yeah, so you've had your chances. And now it's time, you know, it's kind of like you get 3 chances, you've had more than enough chances.
Yeah, definitely.
And now it's time to go off campus. And it's not fair to those of us who have our windows open and have smoke coming in our windows, or who have to walk through a bunch of people's smoke. It's not fair.
Yeah, exactly. No, I agree.
I think it's a great idea, and I'm actually looking forward to being able to walk through campus next year and not choke on smoke.
Yeah, I completely agree 100%. Like when I saw this our news go out, it's just I knew it was going to affect a lot of people because I did one project in sophomore year of college here, and it was for arts and environment. So it's more like spreading awareness for the environment and all that stuff, but through art. And so what my group decided to do was we wanted to do something on smoking and make a collage. So we wanted to make like a collage of the UNH campus, kind of not really scale by scale, but overall general view, like the overview map of the campus. So like Max would be here and this building would be here. So it was very detailed. But we wanted to make that out of cigarette butts.
Oh, wow.
And we made it out of cigarette butts of the campus.
Wow.
Yeah. So we went through the entire campus, picking up cigarette butts.
That's disgusting.
Very much. Obviously with gloves and all that. But
so the fact that you found that many.
We found over 1,100, and we
that
only
speaks to it too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we found so many within an hour. That's ridiculous. We counted 1,147 cigarette butts, and we didn't even go throughout the entire campus. We only walked within. We only walked within like 100 feet of the entire campus.
Like that's another issue. Like they want to make sure the campus is clean, and a lot of people like when you walk around, people throw their trash down, and people are throwing their cigarette butts like on the ground. And I understand people get angry. Like you spend so much money to come here, but that's just it. You chose to come here, and you're spending your money to come here, so take care of it.
Yeah, exactly. That's a really good point to make too. But I'm all for this. You are too, and that's a good thing. I think it's a step towards something better. And how can you really go against that?
I think it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, we'll see what happens on June 1st. Hopefully, it actually sticks though.
I hope so.
And
next year's gonna be fun.
Okay, so we're actually going to the second part. This part we won't do right now because of that.
Okay.
So we're gonna get to the second part of the podcast show. This is gonna be more fun part, I think. We're going to talk about our different views on certain topics. And my topic is very, not controversial, but we definitely have different opposing views on it. Okay. So this will be fun. So the topic that I wanted to bring to the table on the first episode of Podcast Charge is I believe that schools are focusing teenagers on going towards a career way too early. Way too early. When I was a little tyke back then, I was very...
I'm still little.
No. Oh, are you kidding me? No. We'll get into that. But no, so when I was a little tyke back then, being very into video games, I used to play nonstop Batman Arkham Asylum on PS3. And for this game, obviously you're the greatest detective in the world. So you're going to go around the asylum picking up different audio tapes. And on these audio tapes, there'll be doctors talking to patients. So there's a very elaborate conversation between Joker and a doctor, and I was like, oh my god, that's so awesome, I want to do that. Like, that's so cool. So I came into high school, which was sophomore year of high school, that next day, to my guidance counselor, I want to do something in psychology, and criminal justice. So she was like, all right, well, go for forensics, go to UNH, see how that goes. I was like, all right, cool. And I was very adamant about it. I definitely took it like really hardcore for that first 3 years of my time in UNH. And by the time the end of that third year, no, by the time the beginning of that third year, which was the fall semester of 2014. There you go. 2014. I realized I did not want to do it. Like, I sat in class, like, miserable, listening to this lecturer just go off, like, on a certain topic. I was just like, I can't do it. I can't do it. Like, I was, like, evaluating my life, like, as I'm taking notes. I'm like, I don't know if this is for me. I don't know if I can do it. That's the thing. Like, when I was thinking that so critically about it, and I was like, I can't believe I not wasted, but I spent 2.5 years of my life on this one thing, and now it's completely changing because I have a new outlook. I want to do something completely different that's not even relating to, somewhat relating to criminal justice. And I felt like I was prepped too early to actually make like a huge decision like that. So that's my view on it.
Like I said, like when we were talking, I disagree. I feel like it's a good idea. I was completely opposite. I knew what I wanted to do from watching TV and CSI and all those crime shows, how fake they are. But like I had the opportunity in high school to go into vocational school and get a more hands-on experience earlier than college and learn about the different careers within criminal justice and the different opportunities. And really, like, I learned all about my resume, and they really stressed, get experience in the field and what you needed. And
Right.
I had to fill out a 40-page police application in my senior year of high school just to learn how to do it properly.
Wow. So,
And,
yeah, you were prepped super early.
Yeah, and there was a uniform. There was yes, sir, no, sir.
Yeah.
There was like, accommodations and demerits. And it was an interesting experience, but it was to kind of show you what law enforcement and criminal justice was like. And UNH was my dream school, and I always knew I wanted to be in criminal justice. So I came here, and I had always wanted to be like federal agent and everything.
Yeah.
And I had health issues, so when I got here, I was like, all right, well, I'm here, but I can't be a federal agent. Now what? But because of my experience and like them telling me, well, you need experience in your field and everything, I joined like the victimology club, and I joined clubs based on my experience, and that helped me learn that I really wanted to do victim services. So if I was able to double major and everything like that, so if I hadn't been taught to, expand my resume and do things within the field, I never would have been able to find that, like, yeah, I didn't want to do this, but it was something else related.
Yeah.
So, like, all that stress on my resume really helped.
Yeah, I know. We're getting back to the point I wanted to bring up. Like, when the first email that you sent me, I'm like, oh my God, the amount of titles she has. I'm like, is she like a dean or something? Like, what's going on? Like, really, when I got the first email from this lovely lady right here, I really thought, like, you were, like, the biggest influence on campus or something.
I do a lot on campus. Like I said to you earlier, people tell me that they're going to put my resume on my grave because I'm going to kill myself with all the things I do on campus. But I want to make an impact on campus.
Yeah.
I love this school and I love the things they do. And a lot of the positions I do really intertwine with each other.
Yeah.
Just like the Charger Bulletin, gives me the opportunity to take the positions I have in clubs and get their voices heard.
Right.
And I do, the VPIC and victimology and things like that. And I love to be involved on campus and do what I can for UNH. So.
Yeah, see, that's a good like outlook to have on that. Because when I was like doing the forensic psychology, it was more like look out for what you need and what you want. When really what I wanted to do was more of what can I do to help more people. And it wasn't really in criminal justice or like a medic field. I wanted to help people. I wanted to entertain people.
Yeah.
And I finally realized that after that class. And then once I started taking the initiative to do that, now it's like going along. It's going along like one after another, So I joined the newspaper. I'm part of some more intercultural clubs. Like things have been picking up so well since I actually changed and have a new outlook that of what I want to do. And it's more of like I want to just make people happy, which is one of the reasons why I want to work for Disney. So if I work for Disney Parks, are you kidding me? Oh yes, I am. I know. You know I am.
I know you are.
So if I work for Disney Parks, it's more like I can make people happy with stuff that I'm happy with and just totally share that experience with them. And I think that's special, especially if you find it like that too, where you just.
I definitely I feel like it's great, and I mean it took me a year being here before I was able to be like, oh yeah, this isn't for me. But like everyone figures out what they want to do at a different time in their life. So like I was lucky I figured it out early. It took you a little bit longer. It takes everyone a different time. But I
think it's built. I think it's on like how we're built on, because like it's like you're preconditioned for it. Like you went through so many stuff. When with me, I was just like, it's all about video games. It's all about movies. All about Disney. It's all like that for me. Like when I was growing up.
But the important thing was that your counselor got you to a college and got you to a good college.
Exactly. Yeah.
So maybe it was focused on a career, but she got you to a college that was for that career and that was good, as opposed to, oh hey, stay home and figure it out.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, you're right. No, it's I definitely look back and I was like, man, did I just waste like 2 years? But it's not the case, because if I didn't go to school, I probably wouldn't have figured out what I really wanted to do.
Exactly.
You know, I my dad always tells me that too. It's like, you go there for a reason. You have your experiences there for a reason. And I keep that in mind. Me. Exactly. See, that's why I love this girl. That's why I love her. That's that love right there. But so, is there anything else you want to talk about for the first episode today, or?
No, don't put me on the spot.
Spotlight.
No.
But no, you're all set though? Okay, well, I just want to, I definitely want to give some shout outs to probably one of the best movies in the world right now, Furious 7.
Oh my, I've never seen any of them.
I'm not surprised. So
Ashley wants me to watch all of them so that I can go to go to the movies with her.
It's really, really, really good. Like, I've started with Fast 6. I was really, really impressed. I didn't think I would be. But when I saw Fast 7 with my dad on the weekend, and that was just, it was so good. It's like one of those guilty pleasures, like, like those stunts in there are stunts. Yeah. But it's so fun just to see it, because it's so like outlandish, So I think that's really, really cool. And we're always going to end Podcast Charge with a quote of the day. I haven't found an official fun name for it yet. But we went through all the weekly news for the Charger Bulletin and UNH, as well as our own topics, which is a lot of fun. So we're going to end it off with a quote from Furious 7. Why not? At least one of them. The most important thing in life will always be the people right there, right now. That's what's real. And I think I connect to that. I think that's really true. I like it. Because especially people right here. Very first person. I love it. And the next quote is from House of Cards Season 3, which you have to watch.
I'll add it
You have to watch. Please do watch House of Cards. So good. And all of you, who have not watched House of Cards, take the time to watch it.
Watch Blacklist.
Watch House of Cards.
Watch Blacklist.
Watch House of Cards.
Watch Blacklist.
House of Cards.
I know.
So the quote is from the main character, Frank Underwood, who is the inspiration of my life. I thought it was a video game. Well, that too, but no, he's a tyrant, but he's so awesome because he has so much motivation and drive to do what he needs to do. So one of his quote that was actually from the latest episode was, "Imagination is its own form of courage," and that really stuck out for me. So I like that. So that was fun. I actually liked this. The very first episode of Podcast Charge. Thank you guys for actually tuning in and watching. It's a very fun episode. I hope you had fun.
Yeah, it was.
I had a good time.
All right. Ignore how awkward I am.
No, it's all good. So if you actually want to follow Sam on any type of social networks, you can follow her at Sami at SAMI.
Yes.
On Facebook, and as well as for Charger Bulletin, we have a newspaper that goes up
Goes out every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday. It goes out every Wednesday.
And you can download the app in the App Store.
So keep it locked to Charger Bulletin on the YouTube page, which is probably watching on right now, where it's going to be weekly podcasts of Podcast Charge. Every Friday it's going to debut. Follow Charger Bulletin at Charger Bulletin on Twitter, as well as on Facebook, Charger Bulletin, blah, 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 on Instagram. And as I said before, you can download the app on Android and iPhone, which is actually pretty cool. So get to that if you haven't. You can follow me on Twitter at Macho Channel 213, or you can actually go on to YouTube and find me at Macho Channel 213, where I I actually talk about video games and movies, all that nerd stuff I like to talk about. It's a lot of fun. Nerd. So I think that should be it for this episode. And I think, send off, do you want to do any cool things at the end?
I don't do anything cool.
No? Not even like a song? Well, we might get copyrighted. But
a song?
Yeah.
Like what? Let it go.
Everybody's gonna be like, nope, that's the end of this show. No, I would, but
I can't sing. I did chorus for a long time. I still can't sing.
I don't know. Justin, is there a song? Real quick. We got a minute. No.
I'm sorry.
Hi ho.
This again?
Do a Disney song.
I tried. I said let it go.
Yeah, there you go.
I can't sing.
Okay, so let it go. It's the first episode of Podcast Charge. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Sing the chorus.
No.
There you go. Okay, bye guys.